Good morning, hi, Ria here from Maisie Moo, jumping on to show you quickly how to sew up the new key tulip and the key bells. What these are just covers for car keys or normal keys, and what it does is it attaches your keys onto this wee tab here, which you then pull in, and I've got a snap closure. There we go. And it just keeps everything together nice and neat. You know, if you're popping to the shops and you just want to grab it, it looks a little bit nicer than the keys. So I thought we'll do the two designs, one masculine, one sort of more feminine with the tulip. What we're simply doing is sewing down, up and down either side, because there are the pre-cut holes. It's a real simple one to put together. It doesn't take much time at all. So I'm using embroidery floss, and I've got my large-eyed needle, big knot in the end. Like I do, I tend to start in the middle, because what that does is it hides the knot internally. There we go. So then you simply want to sew up and down in a straight stitch. What I do that's a little bit different with this design is when you get to the end on the last stitch, I'm actually going to come around, you can see there, and I'm going to pull that tight. There we go. So that's nice and tight, because you've got things coming in and out with keys and whatnot. It is going to get a bit of wear and tear, and this will just make it last a bit longer. Okay, so I'll keep sewing. Okay, so we're coming now to where we started, and you can see I've got one more stitch on the back, going to take it through. Once we get doing the final stitch here at the front, I'm going to bring it in out through the side, through the two layers of faux. Okay, so this is quite easy doing this side because it's open. You want to pass it back out through there, and then see how we're going to create a loop. Bring your needle out and through that loop. So when you pull it tight, we'll try that again. Okay, so you got to move it down a wee bit. There we go. So it's through a different stitch. So we're going to create the loop. There we go. So when I pull that, I can feel it knotting internally. And I'm going to do that twice. Okay, and then that's it. Okay. And then I will just trim that inside with my jumbo scissors. I don't know where my little ones are, but that's okay. Alright, so you can see we've stitched down one side, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Before I do that though, I'm going to show you how we're putting together the center tab. Now you've got two options. You are going to have the option where you can use a rivet, which is what I'm going to do today, or you can do what we've done with this one here, and you can attach two snaps. You can see they close over, and so you can actually take off the split ring, whereas the one that I'm going to do, the split ring, will be attached to the strap with a rivet, and that serves two purposes. It means this area here is a bit shorter, it's not as bulky, and then you can just clip things onto there. So I will include both. One is going to be a bit longer, you see. Okay, so set them aside. So we'll start by attaching our rivets. I have a rivet set like this. It doesn't really matter what colour that we're going to use, so I'm just going to use a small short rivet. I want it to be nice and close and secure. Here we go. And I'm going to insert the split ring, then the rivet. Now there's pre-cut holes for these. They fit rivets or snaps. There we go. So that's your rivet there. I'll press pause while I'm doing that. Okay, so that's your rivet attached there. Pop this way. Now we want to put our snap. Where's all my bits? Here we go. You want to put your snap through the hole and through the bottom of your tab. So let's have a look. What colour? I might do yellow because it's nice and bright. Okay, now I'll attach these just across the room. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so you'll see we've put our snaps on, so that there sits there. I'm going to thread my needle again and we're going to sew down the other side, same as before. Sewn all the way around. Well, we've gone one side up and down. You can see how we've sort of wrapped the stitch around the top and the bottom there, just for a little bit more strength. So all you really need to do now is you want to attach your keys. Let's see, we'll see if the big one fits in here. Now, because it's got the double split ring, oh, I hate doing this. I've been wrecking my nails even more today trying to get these on. Okay, so we'll pull it in. Alrighty, so that sits quite nicely in there. Give it a close. There we are. Okay, so that's both of them. You've got your bell shape here. This one's got the big key in it, and it is a big one, that one that I've got, so it would fit most of those style of keys. Obviously, you get longer keys, they would probably stick out the bottom, but I mean, that's fine. It's still, it's a snug wee cover. You've got your tulip and you've got your bell. Okay, so I hope that was clear and it showed you how to sew them together. Thanks, bye.